Start with question number 9. Again, very interesting one. Log x value is given to us. Log y value is given to us. Express, whenever they use the word express, means find. Find the value of log of 10x upon y square. My dear friends, we know that log of a upon b can be written as log of a minus log of b. Now, further from here on, log of 10x can be written as log of 10 plus log of x. Log a plus log b is log ab. Minus, this can be written as 2 log y. Since we have the value of all these things, what is the value of log 10? So 1 plus, what is the value of log x? So log x equals to m plus n minus 2 log y. What is the value of log y? M minus n. So 1 plus m plus n minus 2m minus minus will become plus. 2 into n becomes 2n. So my dear friends, 1 m minus 2 will become minus n. N plus 2n becomes plus 3n. Wasn't it simple, my dear friend? It was a very simple question. They have given this information. They want us to find the value of log of 10x upon y square. Log of 10x upon y square can be written as log a upon b. So log a minus log b. Since this is 10x, I can further break this as log ab will be log a plus log b minus minus 2. This 2 comes here, log y. In my next step, log 10 is 1 plus remains plus log x, value is already known to us, m plus n minus minus 2 log y, value is already known to us, and we got the solution. This question number 11 is exactly same as question number 1. Exact same to same. If you remember in question number 1, what we did, sir, they had given us the logarithm and we converted each and every logarithm into log of 2 and log of 3. So here also we have to convert in terms of log 2 and log 3. How we will do it? Same how we did earlier. Now supposing, let us say they have given log 12. Express means find. Find log 12. So log 12 can be written as, sir, log 4 into 3. That means it can be written as log of 4 plus log of 3. What values are given to you? Log 2 and log 3. We have to make use of these values. So log 4 can be converted into log 2 square and log 3 will remain as it is. So this can be written as 2 log 2 plus log 3. So my dear friends, 2. What is the value of log 2? So value of log 2 is a. So 2a plus what is the value of log 3? b. So my final answer is 2a plus b. So they wanted us to find out the value of log 12. But the answer has to be in terms of a and b. So in short, you have to convert each of this log into log of 2 or log of 3 or a combination of both. And that is what exactly we are going to do in this sum. This was the first part of question 11. Look at the second part of question 11. They want us to find out log of 2.25. Log of 2.25. This can be written as, sir, log 225 upon 100. Can we divide this? Of course, sir. 25 fours are 25 nines are. So you get log of 9 minus log of 4. Then what? This can be written as log of 3 square minus log of 2 square, which is nothing but 2 log 3 minus 2 log 2. Can we substitute the value? Yeah, sir. 2 log 3b. So 2b minus 2a. If you wish, you can take out 2 common so that your final answer is 2 common outside, b minus a. This was the first part, this is the second part. My dear friend, again I am telling you, convert log into log of 2 or 3, automatically you will get that dead end, and then you substitute the values what has been made available to you. Now move on to the next one. That means I am going to solve this question number 3. It's already given to us that we have to find the log of 2 1/4. Now 2 1/4, if you go to see 2 1/4, 2 1/4 is a mixed fraction. This mixed fraction can be converted into a normal fraction. How, sir? Third part, log of 2 1/4 can be written as log of 4 2s are 8 plus 1 9. 9 upon 4. And we all know log A upon B will be log A minus log B. Dear friends, please don't forget to write the property. So this can be written as log 3 square minus log 2 square. Again, very simple, same thing. 2 log 3 minus 2 log 2. What is the value of log 3? B. Minus, what is the value of A? What is common? 2. B minus A. Third part, same way we will do fourth part also. We have to find log of 5.4, which can be written as, it would be 54 upon 10. What can be done? So it would be log of 54 minus log of 10. So log of 10 is 1, but 54 we will do prime factorization. 2, 27, 3, 9, 3, 3, 3. So sir, simple way is we can simply write 2 multiply by 3 cube. Excellent. 2 multiply by 3 cube is 54 minus. So log 10 is 1. So I wrote 1. So we know the value of 54 by prime factorization method. We know the value of 54 by prime factorization method. 2, 3, 3, 3. So 2 is over here. 3 into 3, 9. 3s are 27. So we have this 27 into 2, 54. What is the next step that we are going to do? So log AB. So that would be log A plus log B minus 1. So my dear friends, what is the next step? So log 2 plus 3 log 3 minus 1. Please substitute the value. Log 2 is A. A plus 3 log 3 is B. B minus 1. So my dear friend, there is absolutely no hesitation, no resistance while doing this type of sums. They are monotonous in nature. Only thing is you should be very clear with respect to your application and thought what exactly you have to do. Let us try and do question number 5 and 6 as well. Fifth part, log of 60. This can be written as log of 6 into 10. My dear friend, the whole idea is to ensure that to introduce 10. If there is any possibility of introducing 10, it would be very simple. See, if you go to see over here, 2.25. What we did? 225 upon 100. We have introduced 100, or probably we will introduce 10. That is the easiest way of eliminating. 5.4. So we wrote 54 upon 10. So automatically what happened? Log of 54 minus log of 10. And log of 10 by itself gets eliminated. So if possible, make sure that you try and introduce log 10 anyhow, if possible. 60 can be 6 into 10. It is a multiple of 10. So what we will do? So this would be log 6 plus log 10. Now log 6 can further be divided into. So this is nothing but 2 into 3 plus log 10. Ultimately we want everything to be converted into log 2 and log 3. Log 2 into 3, log AB. Log A plus log B plus 1. Because log of 10 is 1. What is the value of log 2? A. B. 1. This is your final answer. All the questions are going to be like that only. Sir, supposing if I would have taken prime factorization then, You can take prime factorization also. See, you will get the same result. 2, 32. After that, so it will be 15, 3, 5. So 5. So you can say log of 60 can be written as 2 into 3 into 10. That would be log of 2 plus log of 3 plus log of 10. Now you may ask me, sir, why did you take 2 square? If I will take 2 square, 5 will left alone. In that case, we will not get the final solution. So it is for that reason that you have to check that in case if there is entry or exit for 10, then you must provide that safe entry or an exit to 10, and you will get the same answer. The last part. Again, it is a very simple one. Log of 3 1 upon 8. You know, this can be written as log of 24 25 upon 8. Since we know that 25 is not the number that we are looking for, we are looking for number 2, 3 or maybe 10. What we can do is, sir, why don't we do this? We can make this as 100 by multiplying by 4 and here also multiplying by 4. Because if we do so, you only said, sir, either bring 100 or 10 anyhow. So this is the easiest way that I bought 4. Multiply 4 and divide by 4. So it becomes 100. So what it becomes, sir? Log of 100 upon log of 32. Which means log of 100 minus log of 32. Log of 100 is 2 minus log of 32 would be 2 raised to 5. So 2 minus 5 into log 2. Fantastic. 2 minus 5. What is the value of log 2? Sir, A. So you get your answer 2 minus 5A. In your book, we have approximately 16 to 17 questions which are of the same type based on the same property and the same principle. If you refer the first question, they are given you 5 questions exactly same to convert into log of 2 and log of 3. Here we have 6 such questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 and 5, 11. And then thereafter, if you refer, we have question number 12. Question number 12 is also identical, same type. I will show you how exactly our approach will be to question number 12. Have a look. My dear friends, there is no difference between question number 11 and question number 12. They are identical, same, except for the fact that in question number 11, they had given to us value of log 2 is equal to A and log 3 equals to B. Here in this example, value of log 2 is given to us as 0.3010 and log 3 is given to us as 0.4771. So we have to make use of these values while solving this. Check for the first one. Log 12. Now log 12 can be written as log 4 into 3. That means log 4 plus log 3. Same question we did in the previous example also. This can be written as log 2 square plus log 3. So 2 log 2 plus log 3. Now what? So now we can substitute the value. What is the value of log 2? So log 2 is 0.3010 plus what is the value of log 3? 0.4771. When you multiply 0.6020 plus 0.4771. Add them 19701. So your final answer would be 1.0791. This is your final answer. Next question, log 1.2. Now the second part, log 1.2 can be done by applying the same thing. Log of 12 upon 10. We all know how to find the value of log 12. We already found the value of log 12 over here. You can check it out, my dear friends. Same way, find the value of log 12 and the value would be 1.0791. minus what is the value of log 10? 1. So your final answer 0.0791. Here we go, my dear friends. Check for this log 15, third part. Third part quite manageable. Log of 3.6 can be written as log of 36 upon 10. So log of 36 plus log of 10, not plus, upon, so minus. 36 prime factorization, 2, 18, 2, 9, 3, 3, 3. So you can say, sir, log of 2 square multiply by 3 square minus log 10. So that will give you log 2 square plus log 3 square minus log 10. So that would be 2 into log 2, 2 into log 3 minus log 10. Substitute the values. 2 into 0.3010, 2 into log 3 0.4771 minus 1. So my dear friends, I'm sure this can be managed. You can multiply and then you can subtract 1. That's how we complete our third question. How about question number 4? What was question number 4? Log 15. So how do we do question number 4th one? That is log 15. Sir, if I see log 15, what do I get is 5 3s are. So I want to eliminate this 5. So what do I do? So you can do this. You can say 15 can be written as 30 upon 2. So what will happen is log of 30 minus log of 2. In this case, log of 30 can be written as 3 into 10. See, we introduce 10 minus log 2. This means log of 3 plus log of 10 minus log of 2. What about the value of log 3? 0.4771. What is the value of log 10? Sir, log 10, 1 we know, minus 0.3010. So you have 1.4771 minus 0.3010. When you do the subtraction part, you get your answer as this. Quite simple, my dear friends. Very, very simple part. See the last part, they have given 2 upon 3 log 8. 2 upon 3. We all know log 8 can be written as 2 cube. 3 will come on this side. 2 upon 3 into 3 into log 2. 3 cancels. So we left with 2 log 2. What is the value of log 2? 0.3010. That would give you 0.6020. My dear friends, this chapter is a lottery for you. It's a simple chapter, limited properties, and most of the questions are monotonous in nature. You must grab this opportunity and make sure that your marks get secured with logarithm. Weightage, general weightage of this chapter would be roughly around 7 to 8 marks in your final exam. As far as semesters are concerned, it all depends upon how many chapters you have in your portion. So my dear friends, let's move on with next question. So let us start with question number 13, first part. 2 log x plus 1 is equal to log 250. Base is given to us as 10. So we can write this as log of x square plus 1 can be written as log 10. Log 10 is 1 is equal to log 250. Log a plus log b is log ab. So it will become 10x square equals to log 250. Since we have log on both the sides, same base, so when you compare, remove the log, what you get is 10x square equals to 250. That means x square equals to 25. Therefore, x equals to 5. Please do not mention plus or minus 5. only positive value of x will be accepted because we have x over here and not x square. So the value of x is going to be 5. The second part of the question is we have to find the value of this. Log of 2x. 2x is 2 into 5. That means log of 10 to the base 10. The answer would be 1. Very simple question, my dear friends. Move on to question number 14. It's given that 3 log x plus half of log y equals to 2. We have to express y. You know what express means? Find. We have to find the value of y. Let's go about. Log x. This 3 we will take it over here by following the property log of m. So n log m can be written as log of m raised to n. Same property we are taking 3 over here, it becomes x cube plus. What about this? So this becomes log of y raised to half, which means log of 100. So why 100? So we know log 10 equals to 1, log 100 is equals to 2. The value is known to us, so we are writing the same value. Since base is not given everywhere, base by default is going to be 10. So log a plus log b, log of a b would mean log of 100. Can we remove log from both the sides? Absolutely. X cube into y raised to half means square root of y will be equal to 100. Since we want to find the value of y, remember my dear friends, x raised to half means square root of x, y raised to half means square root of y, z raised to half means square root of z. When I say x raised to 1/3, it means cube root of x. A raised to 1/3, so it would mean cube root of a. So on and so forth. So all these things are a part and a parcel of normal indices, exponents. So here it's given to us x raised to 3. We are removing log from both the sides. X raised to 3 square root of y is 100. Since I want to find the value of y, what do? So we can take square on both the sides. If you take square over here, this will become x raised to 6. If you take square over here, this will become y. And if you take square over here, this will become 10,000. Sir, you have taken square here also and here also? Of course, yes. If I have AB equals to 9, and if I want to take square on both the sides, so it will be AB the whole square will become 9 the whole square. So what will be the square of A? A square. What will be the square of B? B square. What will be the square of 9? 81. So that's how, because we were having two variables, product of two variables. So we have taken square, square, square. So you want to find the value of y. Therefore, y equals to 10,000 upon, we will shift this x raised to 6 as a denominator. Dividing by x raised to 6 on both the sides. It will get cancelled over here and you get x raised to 6. So this will be your express y. So we have found out the y. Find y in terms of x. So my y is in terms of x. Was a very simple question. Look at question number 16. Now question number 16 says 3 into this log 5 minus 3 log 3 minus log 5. What about this? So this can be written as minus into minus plus 2 log 6, which is equal to, so 2 can be written as log of 100 minus log of x. Absolutely brilliant. This can be written as log of 5 cube, that is 125. This can be written as log of 3 raised to 3, that's 27, minus log of 5 plus log of 6 square, that's 36, is equal to log of, I hope you remember, log a minus log b is log a upon b. Similarly over here, log of 125. Because it is minus, it will go in the denominator. Divide by 27. Minus, so again it will go in the denominator. Plus, so it will come in the numerator. Log of this equals to log of 100 upon x. Now base is not available, so base is always assumed by default to be 10. Comparison is possible because we can remove log from both the sides. If you remove log from both the sides, what will be the outcome? Sir, in case if we remove log, 125 multiplied by 36 upon 27 multiplied by 5 will give you 100 upon x. What we have to find? We have to find the value of x. Before that, any cancellation? 1s are, and over here 25s are. So 25 1s are, 25 4s are. 4 1s are and 9s are. 9 1s are and 3s are. What do you get finally? So 1 upon 3 equals to 1 upon x. Therefore, x equals to 3. So my dear friend, this was a very simple calculation where most of the thing gets reduced very easily with the easy forms of tables. With this, I guess we are left with only one question, that is question number 15, and let's do now question number 15. So my dear friends, question number 15, it's given that x equals to 100 raised to a, y equals to 10,000 raised to b, and z equals to 10 raised to c. At the face of it, the question seems to be bit difficult and complex, but trust me guys, it's a very simple question. You have to focus on what we have to find. We have to find this. So that means log of 10 and root y. We know log of 10 can be written as this way, plus log of square root of y. Because it is in the denominator, it would be subtracted. Log of x square minus log of z cube. Whatever is there in the denominator would be subtracted, whatever is there in the numerator would be added. Now sir, what do we do? Log 10 will remain as it is. This can be written as log of y raised to half. This can be written as 2 log x, and this can be written as 3 log z. Since we know the value of log of 10 is 1, this half can be brought over here, log of y, minus 2 times log of x, minus 3 times log of z. My dear friends, we already have the value of x, y and z. We will substitute those values over here. 1 plus half log. What is the value of y? So, value of y is 10,000 raised to b. Minus 2 log of, what is the value of x? So it's 100 raised to a. Minus 3 log of z, 10 raised to c. I hope you remember in the beginning only I told you. Logarithm has been manifested to solve complex question in the easiest manner. Imagine the value of x was given to us this complex, yet logarithm make it look so simple. See how we go about. 1 plus, can we bring this b over here? Of course sir. So it will become b upon 2 log of 10,000 minus 2. Can we bring this a over here? Of course sir. So it will become 2a log of 100. So this will become minus 3 minus 3c log of 10. Super, brilliant. 1 plus b upon 2. We all know log of 10 is 1. Log of 100, 2. Log of 1000, 3. 101, 2, 3. So log of 10,000 would be 4. So what do we do in place of this? Log of entire 10,000 would be 4. Minus 2a. Log of 100. Log of 100 will become 2. Minus 3c. Log of 10. That will become 1. So it becomes so simple. This would be 1 plus 2 1s are, 2 2s are, 2b minus 4a minus 3c. With this, my dear friends, our question get absolutely unlocked. Such an amazing and a simple solution to this question where we have to find this. Though at the face of it, it may look difficult or complex, but when you actually use the properties of logarithm, you are going to find it very easy. I hope the entire exercise of 8b has been done in a very smooth manner. I request you to practice it wholeheartedly because logarithm has a good weightage in your exam and it is quite simple chapter. Thank you so much for watching.